a time, there was a potter. He had many donkeys. He used to take all those donkeys to bring soil every day from the morning until the evening. And then he would make pots out of that soil. On his way back, he used to take rest under a big tree. He used to tie all the donkeys to the trunk of the tree and then go to sleep for a while. One day, when he was coming back, and as usual wanted to tie all his donkey to the trunk of the tree, he realized that he's one rope short to tie all donkeys to the tree. So, he decided to take the donkey with him and keep an eye on him while he's resting. But unfortunately, donkey made so much of noise that Potter could not take enough sleep. By then, there was one villager who was passing by. He saw that the potter is trying to take some rest, but he could not because of the noises that the donkey made. So he went to that potter and said to him, "Oh dear friend, I'll give you a trick. Just take the donkey to his normal place and just pretend to tie a knot around him and around the tree." The potter did not really believe the villager's words. But then he thought of giving it a try, so he took the donkey near to the tree and pretended to tie a knot around donkey's neck and to the tree. He realized that the donkey was not moving. So he went back and slept for a while. After a while, he woke up and wanted to take all his donkeys back to his home. He untied all the donkeys and started walking. When he looked back, he saw that the donkey that he pretended to tie to the tree was not moving at all. So he went to the donkey and tried to take him away from that tree. But that donkey would not move. Coincidentally, the villager who gave this trick earlier was passing from there. As he saw this struggle of the potter, he went to him and said, "Oh, my friend, now that you pretended to tie him down and it has worked, now you have to pretend to untie the donkey. If you don't do that, he would not move from there." So the potter again pretended to untie the donkey, and that worked like a magic. That donkey started walking with that potter again with all the other donkeys. So the moral of the story is, we are all tied by the habits. So if you want to inculcate good virtues in yourself, try to make them a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it becomes a part of your character. One day, Mr. Bear looks in his cupboard and she can't find any honey. "Oh no, no honey," she says. So he goes into the forest to find some. He sees a beehive in a tree. He smells the honey. The honey. He sticks his paw into the beehive and... "Hey, Bear, go away," says the bee. "This is not your honey." Mr. Bear is annoyed. "I am bigger than you," he said. "And I am stronger than you too. I can do what I want. Now buzz off." Mr. Bear sticks his paw into the beehive again and... thuns! Owie! The bee stings him right on his nose. My nose! Oh, I'm so angry!" growls Mr. Bear. He finds a big stick. He tries to hit the bee. He swings and he swings, but the bee is too fast. Mr. Bear gets angrier and angrier. I will squash you. Come here. The bee flies back into the beehive. Oh, now you're trapped, yells Mr. Bear. He swings the stick at the beehive and smash, smash, smash. He smashes it to pieces. Then he hears a strange sound. It gets louder and louder. Thousands of bees fly out of the smashed beehive. They fly around Mr. Bear's head. They sting him on his ear. They sting him on his elbow. They chase Mr. Bear through the forest. They sting him on his arms, his legs, his hands, and especially on his nose. Mr. Bear runs all the way home and slams the door shut. Bam! Then he hears a voice behind him. It's Mrs. Bear. You did it again, didn't you? She says. You lost your temper. Yours? He says, if he cries and counts his bee stings. Here's the bee sting medicine, says Mrs. Bear. Also, we have honey in the cupboard. It's behind the flower.